Hello guys, today we're going to talk about the beginning of Season 3. Now, I'm sorry I didn't get to the last one, but my thoughts on Season 2 were better than Season 1. I think it took a bit more chances, but I also think that you can tell they're still kind of testing the waters a little bit. But fine season. Had some good moments, but Season 3, this is when we kick shit up a notch. We kick off with a very interesting episode called Metamorphosis. It aired on September 21st, 1979. It's about 48-ish minutes long. It has 7.7 out of 10 on IMDb with 100-ish user votes. It guest stars Catherine Cannon, who was in the movie The Hidden, and directed by Alan J. Levy, who directed Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Some of that. So in this episode, David helps out a musician, a rock star, and and she, the rock star, she's conflicted because she's doing stuff. It's the typical rock star stuff where you want to get back to your roots, but you're tied into what's hip and popular, and plus pressure from her sister slash manager too. What's interesting in this episode, this has some very awesome Hulk scenes. This is also the one where David accidentally takes a drug. I'm not gonna say what it is, just for the sake of being surprised when you see it, but it's one that actually causes a very cool scene, and a scene we don't get a lot of. I don't know. I don't think I'll say what it is, but it's a very cool Hulk scene, and then the climax has an awesome Hulk scene as well. That kind of shows another extension of his potential power. It's a really really interesting episode, and plus the main story's pretty decent too. It's well acted. Um, it's very 70s-ish. You can tell that the popular music at the time was glam metal or glam rock or whatever. Glam rock's a better term for it. Um, and yeah, it's a pretty solid story. It's very well acted, as usual. Um, in the cinematography, I will take note. The cinematography in this episode is actually pretty one of the better things of the series. Most of those ingredients, the acting, cinematography, they're usually about good, give or take some episodes. Um, this series does have a tendency to rely on stock footage every once in a while for an episode, and you can kind of tell that compared to like more higher stakes episodes. This is definitely a higher episode than the other ones for sure. I think the only thing to note about this episode is that this is kind of more of just kind of a lot of interesting little ooh cool instead of like a unified like epic adventure. And most of them are kind of like that, but overall this is a very solid episode. I definitely recommend it. It just kind of shows a lot of cool stuff and has a good base that supports it as well. But yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It's a really solid episode. I definitely recommend it, and it's a good start to season 3 as well. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.